What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate y'all connecting with me while I continue on hitting these steps. Right now, we're going to talk about figuring out who you are. I see many people, they really don't understand who they are. And you can tell they're not comfortable being themselves. They're trying to be something they're not. And that's because they haven't figured out who they are and they're not comfortable in their own skin. What they're doing is they're trying to emulate other people that they would like to be it like some popular YouTube personality who they think is cool and edgy, and so they want to try to act like them. But that's never going to work because you're not them. They're being themselves. They're being authentic. Their behavior is organic. It's genuinely who they are. They're not trying to copy and paste someone else's personality onto their own. You know, if it's not some YouTube personality, then it's somebody in a movie or in a TV show. Somebody, some badass, some cool guy. You know, you're not them either. You know, unfortunately, you're not John Wick. You know, unfortunately, you're not Harvey, what's his name? Spectre, the guy from Suits. You know, he's kind of a wisecracking, fast-talking guy or whatever. You're not him. And that's okay. You don't have to be them. You really do just have to be you. But you have to figure out who you are. You have to figure out who that is. Be you. You can only be yourself. Master being you. You'll be much better at it because you're being you, and you'll be much happier for it. People love you for who you are. But you have to love you for who you are. No one's going to love you more than you love yourself. You have to figure out who you are and be comfortable with that person and just be that person. You know, you don't have to emulate anyone else. Don't emulate these movie actors because they're acting. They're not really. And even when they're doing interviews and stuff, they're still not legit being themselves. They're still kind of putting on, you know, that rapper that you think is so cool. Don't mimic them, especially because a lot of them, that gangster persona they're trying to put on is not real. It's manufactured. It's just music. They're not in, as Jay-Z said, they're not in the hallway all day talking about how they be in the hallway all day. Man, that was some bars, like for real. Jay-Z in that song killed a whole genre of music. But he said that sounds stupid to him. And it really does. You know, there's no way that they making millions of dollars and they still partaking in that same stupid stuff that put them at risk of getting jailed. Now, some are that dumb, but in most cases they're not. It's just music, it's just entertainment. So you can't try to emulate these people because they're not even showing you their real selves. You know, you can't look up to athletes, you can't look up to entertainers, you cannot look up to these people. You know, they're not giving you a real depiction of themselves. They're giving you something that's been carefully manufactured, you know, this very manicured image of themselves that some publicist or image consultant came up with, and that's not real. So this is why you can't look to other people for the type of person you need to be, because the version of themselves that they're showing you is fake. It's not who they are when they're with their friends and family at all. It's just an image given to you for entertainment purposes. So be you, because they're being them when they're at home. They're just selling you a product. It's okay to be you. But again, you have to figure out who that is. And in many cases, that it ties into confidence. You know, I mentioned in a previous video about confidence. That ties into confidence. You are not very confident in yourself because you don't know who you are. You have not mastered yourself. You have limited experience as being just you and given no F's because you don't think that the person you are is somebody that people will like. So you try to give them this manufactured version of you that you believe they will. But let me tell you something. I'm going to always be me no matter what. Love me or hate me, I'm going to be me no matter what. Because I'm happy as just being who I am. And for every person that may not like me for being me, there's going to be someone who loves me for being me. So who do you live for? The people that don't like you or the people who do? Because the people who don't like you, they're not going to like you no matter what. It's not like if you try to become a version of yourself that they like more, that they're going to change their stance on you. They're still not going to like you. They're not going to like you no matter what you do. You try to be something that you're not, then their reason for not liking you is going to be you're fake. So you might as well be you, have them not like you for being you, but you got all these people who love you for being you. So don't worry about the haters. Worry about the people who love you, the people who mess with you no matter what, the people who get you as you are, because you don't have to play pretend. You can be that weird guy that you are. You can be that flirty guy that you are. You can be that, introvert that you are. Whatever it is, people who love you for you, they don't care regardless. So just be you, man. Figure out who you are. Be the best version of you instead of being an imitation of somebody else, because nobody likes a copycat. It's like with this whole YouTube thing. You got a lot of people, they'll see like a very successful YouTuber and they'll try to copy and paste their success, or they'll try to copy and paste what they did to be successful. That never works, because you're being a phony version of them. They're just being them. That's why they're getting all of the attention that they're getting. That's why they're reaping all the success that they're getting. They're just being them. So it's easy for them. You putting in work. You trying to mimic a more successful person. You're trying to copy and paste their personalities and their quirks and what they do, their style, bar for bar, word for word, blow for blow. It doesn't work. You got to be you, because then it doesn't feel like work. It's effortless. You just being you. People, you want them to come to you, for your personality, for what you bring to the table, for your uniqueness, what you have to offer. You don't want them to come to you because you're some poor man's version of somebody else. I hope that makes sense. I hope all this stuff is landing, because that's always my intent, man, is to give y'all a free game that y'all could use. So appreciate y'all, man, as always. I'm getting these steps in. I don't know what my current number is at, but we definitely up there. And I'm definitely over the 5,000 mark. There's no way. Maybe more like 6,500, 7,000, something like that, because I've been out here stepping today, enjoying this decent weather, windy or not. But as always, I appreciate y'all, man. Like this video. Share this video if somebody needs to hear it. Subscribe if you haven't already. Talk to y'all later. Peace.